In this video, we're going to be talking about how eating carbs at night will maximize muscle gain and minimize body fat. That sounds kind of crazy, doesn't it? Hey, how's it going? My name's Paul Corral, founder and editor of ProveYou'reAlive.com. Now, sounds bonkers, right? Eat carbs at night. This is something that we've been cautioned against for a long time. And the rationale seems to make sense, right? You're not doing a lot of activity. Carbohydrates are fuel. So you don't need fuel when you're sitting on the couch watching your favorite sitcom, right? You want to eat them earlier in the day when you're moving around and you're having more physical activity, right? Well, here's the problem with that. In our modern condition, we don't all live and work on farms anymore, all right? When we work, we're usually sitting at a desk doing this, right? So we don't need a great deal of fuel throughout the day. And take into consideration that carbohydrates aren't the only fuel your body's capable of utilizing. Most of the time, when you're doing low intensity activity, fat is a far superior fuel. It's much more even, you don't get spikes and crashes in blood sugar and insulin levels, so you're not gonna gain fat and you're not gonna have an up and down roller coaster effect with your energy levels if you're using fat for fuel during the day. So what I'm saying is, keep your meals throughout the day more towards the end of healthy fats, protein, and veggies. Utilize fat for energy throughout the day. This also optimizes stored body fat utilization, right? So you're keeping insulin and blood sugar low. You're utilizing body fat, right? You're burning fat all day long. Get your workout in and have those carbohydrates afterwards. Have those carbohydrates post-workout or in the evening when you've earned them. And this is why this is going to work so much better than having carbohydrates during the day. Your insulin sensitivity is far greater, right, when you've abstained from carbohydrates and after your workouts. And what it's going to do for you is it's going to take those carbohydrates, turn them into muscle glycogen, spike insulin, shuttle more protein into the muscles you just worked during your workout, restore muscle glycogen rather than storing those carbohydrates as fat. Pretty awesome, right? So you get to burn fat all day, get a great workout in, and recover better and avoid storing carbohydrates as fat by simply moving your carbohydrates or the majority of those carbohydrates to post-workout or in the evening meal. So I hope you found that tip interesting. I think you're really going to like this. Give it a good run. I think it'll work well for you. And I think it's super easy to stick with too, because if you think about it, you usually cheat on your diet at night when you got that sweet tooth going, right? When you position your carbohydrates at night, you get to have a big, satisfying meal and you no longer feel the need to cheat while, again, making better gains for your... The other reason why I like to position the carbohydrates at night is that night is when most people will cheat on that diet, right? So if you position the carbs at night, your diet becomes a lot more enjoyable while giving you superior results. You get to burn fat all day long. You get to utilize your carbohydrates to restore muscle glycogen and recover from your workouts instead of storing it as fat. And dinner is an amazing, satisfying meal. So give that a good run. I think you'll really be satisfied with the results. If you found that interesting, I got a whole lot more that I think you're really gonna love in my private newsletter. That's where we get to the step-by-step, paint by numbers, leave nothing to chance, diet and exercise programs. And I do that for my subscribers for free. You can join that newsletter by just clicking the link in the post if you happen to be watching this on social, or I'll have a little sign up right below this video if you happen to be watching it on the blog. Also on the blog, I'm going to provide a few links to some of my highly recommended resources, again, for getting your diet and your workout handled if the goal is, again, to build lean muscle, burn off that belly fat, and have more energy and mental focus throughout the day. Once again, my name is Paul Corral. This is ProveYou'reAlive.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll look forward to talking to you soon.